So in this video, I am going to be talking about what are flex foods and what you can eat during the Purium 10-day transformation cleanse. So flex foods are snacks per se that are designed to help you feel satisfied, help initiate that taste bud situation, and to help you progress from less processed foods to a more clean plant-based living lifestyle. So when you get your transformation, you will also get a list of foods that you can eat with this particular cleanse. So you're allowed 3 servings and 3 cups per day of these particular foods. With that being said, this is a recommendation. So I just want to let you know, if you get extra hungry or anything like that, you can always eat more. But this is the recommendation to get the most out of this particular cleanse, depending on what your outcome is. So with that being said, I also want to say when you take this shake, it's actually a meal replacement. So it's going to give you that full feeling. So you're not going to be crazy hungry or anything like that. So let me go ahead and get into this. So first of all, you are allowed to have as many cucumber and celery as you would like, which is really awesome because cucumbers are very hydrating, which is always good during the cleanse. You want to make sure you stay hydrated. And celery not only is hydrating, but also it provides that crunch and munch factor. Like I know myself, I love to just crunch on things. I don't know what it is, but every once in a while I'm like, I just feel like crunching something. So celery is a really good go-to for that. Next up, we have our broccoli and cauliflower. And I just want to say that it's always best to eat raw fruits and vegetables when possible. But if you want to cook them, that's fine. You can definitely do that. Also, I know that there's some people that have gut issues where you cannot tolerate uncooked food very well. And if you do have that situation, I would recommend try steaming them if you can. Steaming is a great way to keep the water in the vegetables so it makes them more hydrating, and it also helps you digest them better. Or you can always saute them. So you can use coconut oil, and there's other approved oils that you can use. So also, watermelon. Watermelon is super hydrating. I do recommend when you get your watermelon, make sure you try to get organic. If you can't get organic, try to do the seeded watermelon. So next up we have the power greens. You're allowed to have greens. I chose power greens because these have baby chard, spinach, and kale, and they're very versatile because you can not only make a salad if you want, but you can add them to your shake if you like. You can turn your shake into a smoothie and add some fruits and vegetables to it. So it's very versatile, these particular greens. You can also do summer squash. Summer squash is very hydrating also. I like summer squash in salads, or I love sauteing my summer squash. Like, it's amazing. You're also allowed carrots, and this is also a really nice munch factor as well. And you can also have avocados. Now, avocados is an amazing situation. You can cut these open, mash them with a fork, put a little bit of Himalayan sea salt on them, and then you can use that as your dip with your crunch and munch foods. I don't know about you, but I love dips. Like, that is my favorite thing. So you can utilize that in that kind of a way. Also, avocados are very filling. They're a good fat, and you can throw an avocado in one of your shakes if you'd like to. If you have a blender, you can put that in your shake, and it can give you that extra full filling if that's what you like. I know I personally drink smoothies on a regular basis, so it's just something that I'm used to. So I do prefer to do that. Next up would be, speaking of making your shakes filling, you can also use a nut milk. Nut milks actually nuts in general are notated to give you that fullness. So you can buy organic or non-GMO milks that are non-soy and plant-based. So I always choose almond, and it just makes a better consistency with your shake. And if you want to do a smoothie, you can do that and throw some other things in there, like you can put carrots, celery, and then you're allowed apples, which apples will help sweeten things up a little bit. You can use green or red. I prefer green because I find them more detoxifying. But and in the on the guide, it talks about a recipe that uses green apples with a little bit of coconut oil and cinnamon. So you can saute those, and it's a very, very nice little satisfying snack. Speaking of snacks, another great thing is we have allowable berries. I chose blueberries, but you can throw berries in your shake also, and that will sweeten things up and make it taste better. You can try watermelon and, like I said, apples, and that can sweeten things up a little bit for you. And then also, if you get that sweet craving, just in general, these are good go-tos as well. So let's see, what else do we have? Lemon, coconut water. This is very good for your shakes. If you're doing just like water with your shakes, some people like to do that. Coconut water is a good choice to mix that with. Also, kombucha. You're allowed to have kombucha because it has probiotics in it, and that is good for the gut. And one thing I didn't bring to the table is you are allowed to have organic vegetable broth. So that's also something that's really good for when you're cleansing as well, because it does help you stay hydrated. So you always want to get your electrolytes. So that pretty much is the tour of what you are allowed to eat on this diet, or cleanse, transformation, whichever route you're taking. So with that being said, I hope that you decide to go in this direction. Like I said, this is going to help you transform from eating less processed foods to more clean eating, plant-based living. So with that being said, if you have not gotten your cleanse yet, I actually forgot to mention this, but I am a brand partner. So I will be putting my link in the description so that you can, you know, get a discount on the cleanse. Also, if you need more information on this cleanse, I also have a link for that as well, and I can send you a more detailed info packet on exactly what the cleanse entails. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in today, and good luck in your journey, and stay healthy. Oh, and before I forget, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss a beat.